Yesterday, I was hanging out with Tricky. Yeah, that's right. Tricky was here. And I got to give her hugs, and it was really nice, and I love her very much. I went to Renfair with everybody on Saturday, which happened to be the most busy day ever. Everybody that was in the crowds that was a seasoned Renfair goer said they have never in their lives seen it get as busy as it was the day that we chose to go. I showed up dressed up. Tricky also was dressed up. She looked hot as always. We got dropped off 1.5 miles from the venue because it was so busy. And so it was me, Buff and Shia and Show. Yeah, guys, I got Show to hang out with me without leaving the country. It was insane. I never thought I would see the day. We walked 1.5 miles to get to the entrance, which I was used to it at this point because I went to Coachella last week, so I was used to walking a lot. It was whatever. We get there and we meet up with everybody, which was, you know, Ross, Giwi, Tricky, Jaden was there too. And we went to get food because we were so hungry. It took us hours just to get to the front door. Me and Tricky were in line for around an hour just to get food, which was so sick. And another 15 minutes just to get alcohol. I said, I'm gonna buy 2 so I don't have to wait in that line again. They ended up being as big as my head, the seltzer drinks that I got, which was massive. And so then I ended up just giving it to the other one to Shia because I couldn't do it. And we walked along as much as we could because it was so fucking busy. And we got to do like crossbow shit. And it reminded me of how horrible it was to use a crossbow playing Chivalry 2 with Yuzu. And then I remembered, yeah, there's a reason why nobody ever used the crossbow. You can't make shit. And so then we went to do the #1 thing that obviously we're gonna fucking do. And that was talking to the wenches. So we went to the wenches where, if you guys have seen any of the videos online, it's where like they dirty talk you and feed you alcohol, which we waited over an hour just to get fed by the pretty lady. No regrets. That made it worth it. I think if we didn't get to meet that wench, I would have felt like it sucked ass being there because it was so busy. Oh my god, that's so disgusting. Where is it? Yeah, so I have a video of it. I still need to like blur my face out before I show it to you. But you ask for a drink and then she goes like, you want it nice or naughty? And then I said, naughty please. Oh god. And I was first, by the way, out of our group. So they're like, come on, go on, Numi, go first. I'm like, what do I say? How do I do this? What do I do? I was like, okay. She's like, oh, you want it naughty? Okay. And then what she does, she opens the bottle for you. She's like, okay, we're gonna do it together now. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And she moans at you. Sounds like a job you could get into if this VTubing thing doesn't work out. No, they have to be very flirty. That ain't me. Yeah, I can go like, but that's it. I didn't even moan back or anything. That was giving older Numi, like 2022, 2023 Numi, before my frontal lobe developed, and then I started to be a little more conscious of what people felt about me. But yeah, so they make you hold on to these 2 chains. Sometimes they'll bind your arms together, but she's like, I'm gonna need you to put your hands up and hold the left and right bars here. So you're holding on to these chains, and then she's like, okay, we're gonna do this together. And 1, 2, 3, okay, open wide. And then she's like, yeah, you take that, you little dirty. And I'm just like, oh my god. And you're just sitting here with like holding on these you're like chained. And your mouth is open while she's dumping alcohol into you, and she's like, yeah, ready, 3, 2, 1, swallow. Oh, and then it spilled all over me. She's like, oh, you got some drippage, don't you? And I was like, and then I just turned around immediately. I had the shortest interaction out of all of us because y'all, when Tricky went up, she matched that energy. She was like, okay, like, Tricky was like, naughty please, and she's like, oh, I like that. And then she had Tricky hold the thing, and then she's like, okay, we're gonna do it like 1, 2, 3, and then Tricky was like, and then she's like, oh yeah, that's right, moan back. And I failed, bros. I fumbled again. I fucking fumbled. They want you to get into it, and I kept looking away because I was so shy. And the funniest thing, we had to wait an hour in this line, right? We convinced Sho to do it with us. And like, he's not drinking right now. And so he went up and said, can I have a water? But naughty. Waiting in this line just for water. Because it's a bar. You're doing it to get event alcohol. Oh, it was so funny.